Hello, souls. How are you? It's time for another miraculous reading. Today we're going to make a mystery reading and we are going to take a deep dive into the 27 Club mystery. Allegedly, everything started with the musician Robert Johnson, who sold his soul to the devil for success and fame and paid the price for this success with his life at the age of 27. So there's a suspicion that other young musicians who got instantly famous and got enormous success and eventually died at the age of 27 also had sold their souls to the devil. So we are going to check what actually happened to Robert Johnson, who is the first member of this club. Did he made some ritual or this is just a speculation? We're also going to check if any of the other alleged members of this club have performed any rituals or something suspicious related to the devil in order to obtain success. So if you're curious, stay till the end of this reading and please don't forget to like and subscribe. I remind you that all the information in this video is alleged. So let's begin with the first member of this club, Robert Johnson, who basically started the rumor of the 27 Club. How he became famous? This is the most neutral question I can ask. How he became famous? So the story goes that from the beginning he was not that talented, he was not that spectacular, and once he sold his soul, he became very talented and famous and so on. So our question is how he became famous, based on what? We have the magician. So we indeed see something that looks like the base of some magic or something like this. He did perform a ritual, I would say. He wrote something, perhaps a letter. He was convinced that this was going to work and that, yes, in his case, he signed some sort of a contract, but he was absolutely convinced in this thing. So he believed it and manifested it. The magician is the big manifestator of the deck, and that he basically manifested the change, but also his own death. Here we see him celebrating. He also was a big romancer, and this led to his death. So he was part of Love Triangle, and if I'm not mistaken, he was shot by the husband of a woman he was meeting. So we see here two cards that speak about Love Triangle. We have the Three of Cups and Three of Swords, which talks about also about Robert's ending. But With the magician at the beginning, we see that he indeed believed that he was going to have success, and he wrote something. Perhaps it was some sort of contract. Did he had some visions, hallucinations, or he just got this idea out of nowhere? Where did he got this idea from? We have the Page of Cups. Just he got just this idea like out of nowhere. It was like a gut feeling. He was contemplating it for a while, and he didn't want to act, but with the time passing, he decided to jump on it. And yes, so let's see if this applies also to the other musicians who died at the age of 27. We have Kurt Cobain, Jim Morrison, Brian Jones, Janis Joplin, Jimi Hendrix, Amy Winehouse. They all were having issues with substances, so we can call their addiction a devil, but have they performed also some ritual, any of them? Tower, Ten of Pentacles, once again magician. So there was somebody, at least one of them performed a ritual, satanic ritual. But we see the tower, and tower card means that something was built not on a solid foundation. And when you build success and you are not healthy, you are not taking care of yourself, for sure the ending is not going to be, the outcome is not going to be good. We have the magician once again, King of Swords, so a male, and Three of Swords. The cards are repeating themselves. So there was a male who actually made something very similar to Robert Johnson. Let's see who of these musicians made this. This could be potentially an air sign. So we have Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. I'm not familiar with their signs. So let's see. Let's start with Brian Jones. How Brian Jones became famous. Have he made some ritual? Or justice? So it was so fair. He was just talented. He didn't make any ritual. It was everything. Everything was fair and balanced. He put the effort and got the result. Was it Jimi Hendrix? We have two cards. We have Nine of Pentacles and Hanged Man. Here we have more talent than actual work, but he was like gifted, naturally gifted, and he was capable to see things from another perspective and while he was using, he was having almost like an inspiration, something like this. He was getting this vibe of success. So it was not him. What about Kurt Cobain? Three of Pentacles. He worked. No, he was working. He was just unstable. So he got a team of other musicians, so his band, and they were very supportive, but he was unstable. He was just unstable. And who is the one who I'm missing? Jim Morrison. What about Jim Morrison? Ten of Swords. So he made some ritual, and I guess it was something. Let's ask for more details on this. And actually this card is from another deck, but we have 2 times 10 of Swords, which is very unusual. And we see some dark ritual performed here. I'm not sure if this was made by him or by somebody else on him, because this looks like it's very threatening. I would ask the cards. Was this something he did or somebody else did on him? This is Jim Morrison. Who did this ritual? Six of Wands. So somebody wanted him to be very successful and actually promised to sacrifice him for the success. Who was this? The Fool? It looks like it was him, but I see also a woman with the Queen of Cups. So a woman who was in love with him and wanted him to be successful and to have all this popularity. King of Pentacles, to become rich and famous. But this could be interpreted also the other way around. Like he wanted to have love and to women to be in love with him, to have their eyes on him. And he dreamed of becoming very rich. So it was Jim himself who did this ritual. Devil. So yes, this is the answer. He made some ritual and caught the devil, and not that slowly lost this battle. So what do we have as a conclusion? There's some truth in this mystery about the 27 Club, and Jim Morrison and Robert Johnson indeed made some rituals and performed some not that usual actions. At least this is what the cards are telling me. So if you liked this reading, give me a thumbs up, share, subscribe. Thank you very much for watching this video to the very end, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.